Hey everybody, welcome back to another tips and tricks video. My name is Billy. Thanks for checking out Survive the Hunt. Before we get started, just in case you haven't subscribed or liked this video, just click that subscribe button down below. Click the little bell, notifications, all that, YouTube, woo. Okay, we're good. Anyway, let's get started. Today I'm going to show you the stick that I use and also how I've modded it to use daisy chains. Now, a lot of people use daisy chains. However, a lot of people are not doing it correctly. Well, maybe not correctly, but they're not doing it the best that they possibly could. There's a special way to actually thread the daisy chain to make it work and hold that stick super tight. And I'd like to show you that right now. Okay, so what we have here is a Hawk helium stick. These are the Hawk minis. And it doesn't matter what brands you use of sticks or what brands even of daisy chains you're using. This technique is going to cover all of them. How I have it set up right now is actually what I consider to be incorrect. See, a daisy chain basically is a rope that has separating holes in it at various lengths. And the idea is you wrap that around the tree and then around the cleat here. However, what a lot of people do is they just find the closest hole that works, put it over the cleat, and then they pull it down and they call it set. Now, it's pretty good, but it's not great. And let me show you why. Any side pressure will get that to go to the side, okay? And you can see this is actually pretty loose. Now you can cinch it down and it's a little bit tighter, but depending on the type of tree, you know, this happens to be a maple tree. It's got pretty detailed bark. The teeth can bite into it. But if you were on an ironwood or even, well, any ash or any other kind of tree that has a more of a smooth bark, you're going to have some issues with this. Okay? So that's the way people will set them. The other way a lot of times people will set them is they will take the take the daisy chain and they will turn the rope sideways like this. They will loop it like that and then bring it back forward and kind of cam it in like that. That is actually better because you turn it sideways, you are pulling tight, you're putting more pressure on the rope system, and it is definitely more solid. It takes a little bit more physical force to get it to kick out. Still not good, can still kick out. Now I'm going to show you the correct or best way to rope a daisy chain. So here we are. I gave you an expanded close-up view here so you can better see exactly what should happen. Remember that first way I said someone would find the open link that fits the best and put it on the button. That's not the right thing to do. The second way, someone might cam it to the side, put the link on, and then pull it tight and push it over. Again, that works, but it's not as good as this method. And I'd like to be clear, I didn't come up with this method. I saw someone else do it and I'm sharing it with you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the rope, we're gonna come around the button, just like that, okay? Come around the button. So I go around the bottom, and then what you're gonna have here is you still have your links along the side here, okay? So I take the tag end, right here, we take the tag end and we go through the link. Just like this, okay? So we pull that through the link, just like that, and then we pull it back towards the button. And what that creates is this little triangle, this, you call it a lever, you can call it a fulcrum, I don't know, I'm not an engineer, right? But you have this right here, and I'm holding this with one hand. Again, that's the other great thing. You're hanging from the tree. All this can be done, if you're wearing your lineman belt, of course, with one hand. But I like to just grab it like this and pull it tight. Okay, and what that does is it pulls the entire stick tight to the tree and gives it a leverage point. Okay, and then we find the closest link that fits over the button, which generally is pretty darn close, right? So you come over the button like this. Now this is a little loose, but that slack is going to come out when we shift it down, and it shifted down maybe 1/4 of an inch. With the other methods, you saw them shift down a solid, you know, 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. And this stick is super solid. You can't kick it to the side. You can do all the different side pressure. Once you get your body weight on there, it's completely set and you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't take any extra time really, and there's no buckles. It's silent, super easy to clean up and wrap up. Now, and to take it off, we just take the link off like that, pull it back through, and boom. And to show you how quick it can be done at regular speed, when I get up to the tree, I just come up here, loop that on, open a link, put it through, pull it tight, and boom, boom, good to go. It's that simple. And here, I just want to show you again at full speed. One thing I didn't mention is you always want to have your rope at a pretty decent angle like this. Okay, coming from above, we loop that around. We take our tag end comes through a link. You're gonna pull that tag end tight, pull the stick tight, just like that. Loop it on, and then the very important part is just a little bit of down pressure. Boom, 1/2 inch of down pressure, set that stick, totally locked on, not going anywhere. And again, I just wanted to thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts, from the tops of our trees even. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching our hunts and all the tips and tricks and listening to our podcast and interacting with us. You guys are absolutely the greatest. Again, if you haven't subscribed, it's really easy to do. Just reach down, click that red button down there. We really appreciate it, and we'll be back again with another tips and tricks video here on Survive the Hunt.